All right. Yeah, so these are two teachers that I just finished a beautiful 5-day project with. You want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Mary Rowan. I'm a grade 3 teacher.
And I'm Flora Ng, and I am a grade 4 extended French teacher.
All right.
I think coming into the program, I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I was hoping to just allow the students to express themselves. And for me, I think the self-regulation piece was a big part of it. Just being for them able to be in control of themselves and to be able to regulate their own movements and emotions, and so that was a big factor.
Yeah, so we discussed about having the kids learn how to express themselves through emotions. We also do zone of regulations at the school, and we also talked about wanting to integrate arts into the social studies unit for settlers and ancient civilization through community buildings with the seniors.
Yeah, and we had done with the early settlers, they've been playing the role of an early settler and they've been interviewing each other. So we've been working on interviewing skills, so that carried over nicely into when we went to the seniors' home and were able to interview the seniors. And they did amazingly well. I was surprised at how well they did at interacting with the seniors, even with the language barrier.
Trying to interconnect the generations together.
Yeah.
That was our goal.
Yeah. I think I was amazed just this afternoon when I watched the final performance, just seeing everybody really involved, and they were excited, so it was hard to always keep them on top of what they were doing, but they had lots of fun. And even the ones who have trouble sitting still, I realized just how much the movement aspect and just moving their body and moving around, how much that really helped them.
And I was really surprised too at how motivated they were and how self-generating they were with their whole play and the whole scene, and knowing where they were supposed to go and just working together as a team. That was very amazing with 40 odd students.
Yeah.
What aha moment?
Aha moment. I don't know whether it's an aha moment or not, but a very enjoyable moment was seeing one of my pretty active students at the dance at the end of it, just really being able to express himself. He wasn't working with another group, but he was having a blast, just really expressing himself, and that was really special.
My aha moment was through the interview with the seniors, how the kids came back and kind of talked about their emotions well, like to talk about what it is to interconnect with the seniors, how they saw their parents at home, and how that all connect together. And the way they expressed themselves was like, wow, like they finally kind of understood how to express themselves clearly.
It was also another moment. I thought of one of the students who lives with her grandmother said to me afterwards that she had never really asked her grandmother the same kind of questions. So she went home and asked her grandma, what challenges she'd had. And, she can't really talk to her grandma because there's a language barrier, but she got her mom to talk. And she said, I didn't know my grandma had so many stories to tell. So that was really special.
We talked about, like one of my kids talked about how he also has a grandma at home, and then the conversation went into, well, when you grow up, you'll have your own family, and sometimes it's not that you don't want to take care of your grandparents, but it's just that they might need oxygen tank or something that you don't have at home, and it's not out of choice that you have to put your seniors in a senior home. And he also mentioned something, and he's a very active student, and he mentioned something like, sometimes you can't see how people feel just by the outside. You have to really talk to them to know. And it was a really deep conversation. Yeah, so that was my aha moment.
Yeah.
How would you like to follow up on this project?
Following up, I for sure would like to do more drama dance, across the curriculum, like especially with social studies. And even things with like last week we're doing fractions and math, and when we came back, You know, we were talking about fractions, and I said, okay, we're going to play the atom game with fractions. You know, I want you to divide into fourths and so on. And suddenly math took on a whole different approach. So it was, you know, I think I would really like to develop doing more of that. You know, not just, oh, it's drama, we have to do this, but just kind of make it more natural in the classroom.
Yes. For me, it really reminds me of like Jack Ma, Alibaba's owner, how he said something about in 30 years, like we will never be able to beat machines, and having the kids focus on academic is not enough. So we really need to work on their soft skills, and art is an area where I really believe can make this happen. And as Mary was saying, like I think it should be integrated in more areas of our curriculum, so that the kids get motivated just like the way they did in our play.
Thank you. That's lovely.